Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of this round 3 match of the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA season between Adelaide University and Metro United. Well, these sides have looked pretty good in the opening 2 rounds. Adelaide Uni defeating Adelaide City here a fortnight ago before pushing West Adelaide really hard at Kilburn last week, though eventually falling to a 3-1 defeat. Metro, well, they come into this game as league leaders after a 3-0 win at Campbelltown in round 1 and a 2-0 home win over 2024 champions Salisbury Inter last week. Back in the 2010s, a match between these two clubs was one of the WNPL's big fixtures, as both were among the top teams. Could those days be returning? Uni have to make 2 changes to the team that started against West. Emma Hubbard is out this week and Maddie Box comes in for her. And Emily Bouchereau, who was at Metro last year, comes into defence for the injured Bree Hammersley. 2 changes also to the 11 for Metro. Millie Scott is unavailable today. Natasha Vella coming into the starting lineup. And Chilean forward Andrea Bustos is being managed, so she'll start from the bench. Laura Stockdale is the replacement. This afternoon's referee leading the teams out is Jaden Betterman, and the assistant referees are Indiana Van Diesen and Taylor Vanderhoeven. Adelaide Uni in their traditional all black, and Metro in the change shirt today. That's that white grey number that you can see on your screens as the teams line up to acknowledge each other. Lovely day here at Service FM Stadium for this relatively early kick-off on a Saturday afternoon. Though it's not as hot as it has been up until about a week ago in Adelaide, it is probably still going to be a little warm for the players, likely to be about 27 degrees at its hottest this afternoon. These players will be experiencing probably whatever the maximum, whenever it hits, it will probably hit in this game as they both go into their huddles. Just a reminder that this broadcast is brought to you by our partners, who we thank: Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. We've already had one match take place in round 3. That was last night at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park. Adelaide Comets and Adelaide City drawing 2-2. And this is the first of a double header here on the main pitch at Service FM Stadium. At 3 p.m, Salisbury Inter will face Campbelltown on this pitch. Also at 3 p.m, on pitch number 2, it'll be Flinders United versus Football SA NTC. And the round concludes this evening at 5:30 p.m, kicking off at Jack Smith Park will be West Torrens Burkalla against West Adelaide. Really looking forward to this one. Certainly my first chance to get a look at Metro United, who come into this game on top of the table. They are on top on goal difference from West Adelaide, but those two teams are the only undefeated sides. And it looks like it's going to be Adelaide Uni kicking off. They'll be kicking from left to right as you see it, and that's towards the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. Just waiting for everything to get in place. I think one of the assistant referees is just doing some checks on the bench. And after that, we will be ready to go. Referee Jaden Betterman with the ball in the centre circle. And it's going to be Isla Sarouche to kick things off in this match. As we wait for the whistle to start the game. Round 3 action here at Service FM Stadium. And here's Yaz Yellow in midfield for Uni with an early touch. Burke straight back to keeper Goldsmith, who's been in absolutely tremendous form in these opening 2 rounds, but that's going to be a throw. It looks like Haday, the captain, is going to go over to take it. Stockdale up on the attacking right there. Interesting to see how Stockdale's used, because coming in for a centre forward, but can pretty much play anywhere in midfield or in the forward positions. Battling away there on the left, the balls come to Panagakos. Burke just trying to battle through. It's gone out for a throw to Uni. Panagakos offers. Might go further up the line towards where Box and Sarouche are. Another throw. It's a tiny bit of breeze. When you see the corner flags, you'll see that they're fluttering about a bit. Feel like it's going more to the end that Metro is kicking at. That's not the end we're at now, as their keeper Karras gets her first touch. McGrath to Smith. Plenty of room here for Prince, left back. That's gone to Radler. Good win there by Mansueto. Radler wins it back well though. Radler wanting to get up the attacking right. Metro players all around her, and the numbers nearly told in the end. Here's Chloe Richardson, but Stockdale intercepts. Gets it forward. Here's Ingram. Ingram's ball forward though will be cut off by Bouchereau, facing the side that she played for last year. Stockdale. Mansueto battling again with Radler. Yaz Yellow. Bouchereau, Panagakos, and Uni have worked it out okay to Burke. Doesn't find O'Neill though, but Panagakos was there, but it's back with Metro and Mortimer. Vella. It's tackled by Madeline Box. It's back with Metro now. I said this kit that Metro was wearing was white and grey. It's probably a little bit more white and light brown. Fairly impressive number, I must say. Of course, Metro celebrating 20 years of their very successful existence. Of course, it's included many trophy wins, 4 championships among those, and they've got both a special home kit and special away kit to mark those celebrations. Oh, and Prince just trod on the ball there, but it's been able to recover. Haday, Stockdale. Oh, and that's a good move forward if it can come through to Mansueto, but was just cut off and Radler got just enough on it to get the ball to Goldsmith. Yeah, championships in 2011, 2015, 2016 and 2020 for Metro. Premierships in 2016 and 2018, and they've won the cup 4 times as well. But what they want is to have their best season since that last championship win in 2020. Would you believe, in every one of the 4 seasons since then, Metro's finished 6th. And in the last 3 years, we've had 5 in the finals, so they've been the best team outside the finals. Can they make them this season? Here's Radler. And has won Uni a corner. Long way to go, of course, but Metro have certainly started the season well, but they're about to face a corner from Uni, who, as I mentioned earlier, have also looked quite promising this season. And they have their first chance from a set piece at the 5-minute mark on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. Going to be Box to take it. Panagakos makes a run. And is Karras going to get there? No, it's gone over Karras, but I think the header was Bouchereau's in the end. It's going to be a goal kick. Of course, talking about players that have changed club. Karras, the Metro goalkeeper, has come from playing at Uni last year. So we've got a couple of players that have swapped teams, one in either direction, in the off-season. Throwing for Radler. Trying to turn, there's Richardson. That's going to be another throw for the German fullback. Wants to get Richardson going again. Might win this though. Can keep it in. Yes, it's done well, but Mansueto has it. Radler puts Mansueto under pressure, and that's going to be a free kick for Metro. No, it's a Uni free kick, and it's another chance for a set piece. Looks like Sarouche, also new to Uni this year. I think I mentioned last week just how many new players they have. But so far, looks like they're a better side. Here's Sarouche to take the free. It's into a really nice area. Yes, Richardson was up, sorry, but Panagakos tried to get onto the end of it, but Karras has it. McGrath wants to find Ingram long. Ingram gets really good touch there, but also some good defending there by Bouchereau. Throw to Metro. Stockdale. One of the only survivors from at the Metro club as far as playing in the first team that was part of a lot of those trophy successes, including the 2020 grand final, that last trophy that Metro won. It was absolutely terrific in that final series in which Metro came from 4th place to win the title. Scored on that occasion, scored in the 2016 grand final where Metro defeated Adelaide City as well, Laura Stockdale. Now, Sarouche, O'Neill, Haday is going to take over here for Metro. Plays it out to Mortimer. In a slightly new role at right back. Is often run through midfield. Oh, Richardson's going to be able to intercept that. Sarouche doesn't get the return ball back quite. Yaziello's there. Has a little bit of space in front of her, Yaziello. Wanted to get it out to the left where Box is. But Mortimer was there. Wow. Great challenge by both players. 50-50. Goal kick to Karras. We thank our partners for this broadcast. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football. And RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. And so far, most of this half has been in the half that Uni is attacking, the one Metro defending. A couple of set pieces for Uni. But still, as we approach the 10-minute mark, the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 0. That's going to run out for a goal kick. Did mention that I thought what breeze we had might be blowing to the southern end, which is the left side of your screen, which Metro is attacking. But it's probably swung around to come across the pitch a little more to the area where the camera operator is. That's the near side as you're seeing it. Prince into midfield. That's a good win by O'Neill though for Uni, and might get the return ball from Sarouche. O'Neill, players coming into the middle now, and oh, it's just wide in the end. Probably just enough work done there by Haday. And Box's shot was just wide of the target. Now that's a great little early move by Adelaide Uni, and O'Neill, who has really starred in these first two rounds, not surprisingly, was a part of it. And great work by Sarouche there to play that 1-2 and get the ball into the area. Stockdale. Oh, just shows a little bit much of it, but manages to win it back. Prince. Up the wing. Gets the return from Mansueto. Prince wants Ingram now, but it's just going to run past Ingram, who's in the centre forward position today. Goldsmith. Good interception there by Bella. Stockdale wants to go the shot. It's with Evie Goldsmith. Evie Goldsmith, one of the arrivals in the off-season, but has played for Uni before, of course. Here's a throw in for Burke. Nearly on the halfway line for Uni. Trying to work it inboard to Yaziello, and that's where it goes. Fox is taking off. In a foot race with Mortimer. Still box, gets the ball in. Oh, and needed another touch to get out. Metro Brisbane putting themselves under pressure by not being able to clear. But good win there by Eastham. And now, there might be a chance here for Vella. Goes the shot, and it's hit the bar. It might still stay in, and doesn't spin back. Long ball. Of course, I should have also mentioned that Sherborne Eastham is one of the players that has also moved between these two clubs, at uni last year, at Metro this year. Playing in the midfield for Metro this afternoon. Surush. Yes, yellow. Now, plenty of space here for Borton. O'Neill gets into a nice little pocket. Gets it back. Just had to deal with Eastham's attention there. And Metro are going to win it back. Ingram turns well. Now, that's a really, really good ball as well. And Metro might be away here through Mansueto. Mansueto goes the shot. That's straight at Goldsmith. Just slice that a little bit, but it does get over halfway. Of course, maybe Goldsmith's probably the longest kicker of a ball of all the keepers. Didn't quite get hold of that one, but Uni have the ball, and that's the main thing from their point of view. O'Neill wants to put it through to Radler, but that was well anticipated by Aaron Prince. Puts it out for a throw. Well, the pattern so far in this first quarter of an hour, it's been Uni doing most of the pressing and have made at least one very, very good chance, which was put narrowly wide by Matty Box, but certainly Metro have nearly caught them out a couple of times on the break. It's out to Vella on the attacking right. Scored for her new club, Metro, in her debut for the team in round one. That was against Campbelltown. Ingram, that's well won there by Bouchereau. And will be a throw in for Uni, just on their defensive left. It's also where the reserves are. That's the Metro bench, however. The Uni subs are already having a run. That's going to be a free kick for the foul on Richardson. And yet another chance to swing a free kick in. It's going to be Surush to take again. Uni players are all going to the far post. Is any one of them going to make a run? Richardson does. And that's going to be headed away. And a chance here for Ingram. Oh, doesn't quite get onto it though. Radler. Richardson, and it's been won by Ingram. Panagakos trying to get the ball through to Radler, and snapshot in the end by Box ends with Karras. Now, Mansueto trying to work the way out, but Richardson's won it for Uni. Has Radler on the right there, and corner's been given. And Metro might not want to give away too many set pieces. Adelaide Uni might be feeling like they're getting closer. Plenty up in the penalty area for Uni on this occasion. They've only left 2 players out anywhere near the halfway line, Borton and Burke. Matty Box to swing it in with the left foot. Good movement in the area, and that's close to the goal. It might go all the way over, not quite, but the last touch came off a Metro head, so it's another Uni corner, this time Sarush to take from the attacking left side. Panagakos is on the front post. Maybe a flick on opportunity. Richardson standing right on the keeper. Here it comes. Move being made by Radler. It's into a good area, and it nearly got to Bouchereau. Now Stockdale might be able to clear, and does. So that little run of set pieces has been dealt with by Metro. But Uni have it again through Burke. Looking for a bit of movement. Box is up the line. Yaziello is as well. Box has now moved inboard more. It goes to O'Neill. Yaziello. Richardson. Good challenge. Now, I need to get out. Ingram under pressure from Borton. It gets it out to the right back position, and there's Mortimer. Again, Burke intercepts. Box. Now the only Box at Adelaide Uni, with Georgia Box having moved to Salisbury Inter, who'll be playing later this afternoon on this pitch. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff between Salisbury Inter and Campbelltown. Stay with us for that one after this game. And good defending there by Prince, who's managed to win the throw for Metro. Haday just going a little bit too far forward, so now takes the throw. Gets it back. Nice turn there, Mansueto. Now, that's a nicely weighted ball, but good bit of keeping by Evie Goldsmith. She was ready for the through ball and intercepted and got it to Richardson, but it's going to be another throw, which captain Michaela Haday will take. Radler. And there's a bit of space for Uni in midfield. Box just touching it to Panagakos, but Haday intercepts. Oh, and Uni have it back though, with Yaziello intercepting and Panagakos and Richardson now. Radler. That's a nice little ball in, looking for O'Neill, but cleared. Radler heads it back forward to Richardson. That's going to go out. We are in the 22nd minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, it's still Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 0. Stockdale. Ingram holds on. Stockdale wants it back. Ingram wanted to make the switch to Vella though. Intercepted. There are a few black shirts in the way there. Panagakos. Richardson, and once again, Erin Prince closes the door. Radler, O'Neill. Gets it back inboard to Radler, but Haday takes it off Radler's feet, and it's Eastham now for Metro. Stockdale has space, Vella's taking off. It's gone to Mortimer, who comes from right back Brings in the ball to Ingram. Ingram! Ball! Great move by Metro. And Hayden Ingram was just wide there. Well, we are going to have a drinks break because we are exactly halfway through this first half. With the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 0. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Well, as I said, it's a terrific day to be a spectator. If you're not too far from Service FM Stadium and you want to catch some live action, still plenty of football ahead. We're only 23 minutes into this game, and straight after that there are two matches at this venue kicking off at 3 p.m. Salisbury Inter versus Campbelltown City on this pitch, and on pitch number 2, Flinders United against Football SA NTC. Round being completed tonight at 5:30 p.m. That's when Burks will kick off at home against West Adelaide at Jack Smith Park. Referee Betterman whistling to the players to call time on the drinks break. As we mentioned, not as hot as it has been here in Adelaide, particularly for those of you that are watching from out of town, but certainly better than it was about a week and a bit ago when we had a very, very hot spell. We're going to restart this game with a goal kick from Evie Goldsmith after Ingram narrowly put the ball wide after a very good Metro move. You're looking up the right, probably in the direction of Radler. Yaz Yellow. It is Radler that's under it, but does go over the fullback. It might run onto O'Neill here, but Smith got the ball just in time, and so did Karras, who clears. Panagakos, Yaz Yellow, been busy. Now, a chance now for Villa to run on to this ball on the attacking right, keeps it in. And might have won a corner there, and that's Metro's first for the game. And they do have some height in the team themselves. McGrath will be coming up for this. Smith as well, both centre backs. They're lurking at the back. So is Eastham. Corner comes in and it's headed away by Panagakos. Haday. Mortimer. Wants to switch it, but Radler's there for Uni. Eastham. Radler comes through. We'll get the free kick there. Just got to that ball ahead of the challenge by Ingram. Well, Lena Radler's from the south of Germany, so far south that her hometown is only a few hundred metres from the border with Austria. Already got an interesting football CV despite still being at a young age. Playing in Louisiana last year. That was at Louisiana Tech. Wish he was a sports science student. It's one of the great things about our game. It's terrific to have players here from all over the world. O'Neill, of course, from Ireland, the midfielder with the sleeves rolled up, wearing number 8 for Uni, who started so well in this season. Here's Panagakos. Here is O'Neill. Still O'Neill wants to get the shot away. Easton was in the way, and Easton, of course, is English, so England and Ireland doing battle there on the attacking left for Uni. But they might get a cross in. Handball appeals waved away. And it's going to be a corner. No, goal kick given in the end. Karras goes to retrieve. Mortimer. He just runs into a bit of trouble. Easton's done well to get around O'Neill, but Panagakos wins it. Panagakos intercepted. Radler couldn't quite get hold of it. Ingram for Metro. Radler wins it back. And Ingram wins it back. Great battle, but free kick in the end. Ingram protests, but it will be a Uni free. Certainly can't question Ingram's effort to win that ball back. And that's something that Adelaide Uni coach Duncan Song will be delighted to see. It's going to be another free kick with a Sarouche delivery. Plenty up. Can they finally convert one of these into goals? Again, it's into a very good area, but Uni have the numbers there. Richardson trying to keep it in for Uni. Now, can Box get a shot away? Once again, it's intercepted. That's going to be a free kick for Metro. And probably a bit of a talking to. Certainly an attempt at the ball, but it was the manner of the attempt that has earned the free kick for Metro. McGrath just taking a moment to get to her feet. But this is, again, really, not that I would condone fouls, but the type of combativeness that you're seeing from Uni in keeping the pressure on, making sure that the ball carriers have no space to work in. We've seen a lot of this from Uni in the last 3 weeks, and as you can see, it really is making a difference. Radler wants to get the ball into the box where O'Neill was, but just a little bit ahead. Burke. Box. Mortimer will win that and win the throw. I was chatting to Uni coach Duncan Song last week, and he spoke to the players, and you know, Uni being a team that has had some very poor seasons in these last few years, said, what do you want? And they said, well, we want to win. And he said, well, are you going to do something to make that happen? And I think you're seeing that, because some Adelaide Uni teams in recent years sometimes feel like they haven't had that extra pressure, that extra desire to win the ball in these sorts of situations that we're seeing now. Been lucky to stay up, and maybe now they're going to make the most of that luck as a club. Radler, Richardson, intercepted. Radler again, wanted to take the shot, but it's been very, very well won by Smith. Mansueto. Now there's a chance for a break. The flag stays down. Here goes Vella against Burke. No, the flag's gone up in the end. Of course, as we see in recent times, the assistant refs are instructed to just wait until they're absolutely sure that there is an advantage that the player is going to use. Goal kick. Goldsmith. Very long, and if anything, too long. It's with Karras, her opposite number. Smith to McGrath. Mortimer. Looks to get the ball out to the attacking right. Looks like the Metro players have just shuffled around a bit because it was Mansueto out on the attacking right. And maybe have even gone to a bit of a 4-4-2. Well, Vella's on the left, a little bit tucked in at the moment, so we shall see whether Vella stays up on a wing or drops in a little bit more. Doesn't quite get to Ingram. Uni have won another throw. Front of their bench. Yeah. Chance for Panagakos to burst through in midfield. Richardson. Panagakos. O'Neill. Still O'Neill. No, free kick's given. And a bit of afters there. And Hade might get a bit of a talking to here, if not a card. Escapes the booking, but has probably been told that that won't be the case with another incident like that. McGrath. Just wanted to thread it through to where Vella was, but Radler's in the way. Hade, Ingram, Stockdale. Wanted to get it out to Mansueto, and I think might have even heard Stockdale just groaning in frustration. Didn't quite get that ahead of where Mansueto was, but Metro have it back through Hade. Mansueto, Stockdale. Mansueto and Stockdale combining, but Bouchereau in the way. Bit better from Metro. Can they keep the attack going? They've got another throw. Mortimer goes up. Ingram will want to swing it in. Not bad, but really wasn't anyone other than Villa at home, and Uni had the numbers. And here goes Radler. Nice ball in board, or Sarouche nearly took the ball past the defence, but now gets it out to Richardson, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Hope you're enjoying the action. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. And we are in the 38th minute on the One World LED and Sport Hall scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And we're still yet to break the deadlock. Adelaide Uni nil, Metro United nil. Adelaide. Well, that's gone a bit behind Mortimer, but plenty of time for the fullback to retrieve. McGrath goes long. Good win by Bouchereau. It's going to be another Uni throw-in. O'Neill wins the corner. And Sarush, whose dead ball deliveries have been pretty good so far this afternoon, though not yet rewarded, will have another go. Breeze has certainly swung around a little bit since we started here, so it could be getting into the teeth of the goal. It's high, it's towards O'Neill. Goal kick. Once again, Uni getting close, but not quite. Now, Metro just can't get out again. Headed by Richardson. It's going to be another goal kick. And Nicole O'Neill, as well as being a very good player in the Adelaide Uni midfield, very vocal, very much getting into giving a lot of the instructions to the Uni players, helping them go to the right spots and encouraging them. Great addition to the side. Right. Throw in, just waiting for options there, Haday. Yes, yellow, Uni have it back again. Radler tries to find O'Neill. Radler again, and it does find O'Neill this time, and Richardson. Richardson battling there with Prince, and that'll be a free kick for Metro. Smith just waits. It's long, and it might come to Prince, who's stayed high for this. Prince wants to get the cross in, didn't quite wrap the foot around it. Goal kick. He's been in a battle with Richardson, the Adelaide Uni right back. Prince has come very young, but has come from playing in Victoria, so obviously it's a pretty strong competition over there with the higher number of population and registered players, and showing a fair bit at the left-hand side for Metro so far this season. Burke. Box. McGrath will cut that off. Yaz yellow. O'Neill. Busy, as always. The entire Uni midfield has been. Radler's just had to retrieve that a bit, but has it. Inboard to Richardson. Wants to give Radler a return. Goal kick, but Uni have certainly had the territory in this half so far. Just haven't had the ball in the back of the net. Now, Chance for Ingram to turn. Smith. And good interception there by Richardson. Prince inboard. Ingram just trod on it, and that just gave Panagakos the opportunity to steal. But once again, Prince has won it. Stockdale, that's a really nice ball to the attacking left for Vela. Vela now, Mansueto steaming into the area, but it's been well won there by Borton, and Goldsmith clears. Richardson gets control. Comes inboard. Gets the return ball from box. Still Richardson. But the numbers told for Metro in the end. Easton. Calmly gets the ball out to the right where Mortimer is. And that's a pretty good ball. Mansueto. Goldsmith claims. We are approaching half-time. Don't forget, of course, that we will have at least a couple of minutes of stoppage time for the break, for the drinks break, you would think. Can anybody break the deadlock in those last few minutes? At the moment, Uni perhaps looking the more likely. Though Metro haven't been too bad on the break, and certainly that did produce one big chance. O'Neill. It's come out to Yaziello. Here's Panagakos. Goes the shot, and that will be a goal kick. Of course, Panagakos scored from long range at this venue 2 weeks ago. Set Adelaide Uni on their way for their win over Adelaide City. Easton. Prince. Against Radler is intercepted. Borton puts it forward. Here goes Yaziello. Now, Stockdale. Brings it inboard and gets some space. Now there's a chance for the ball forward. Be Goldsmiths. We are officially into stoppage time now. "30 seconds played of it on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 0. Prince's throw. Radler wins it. Has had a really good half. Radler tries to bring it inboard. It's fallen Metro's way. That's a really good ball from Ingram, and it's going to hold up nicely for Mansueto to get onto. Burke is there and does well. Now Yaziello has space, but it's run past Yaziello. Easton brings it out to the right. Are we going to have a finish to this half? The ball inboard. It's over Ingram, but it gets to Vela. Oh, and Goldsmith got in the way, and that is half-time in what has been a very, very entertaining first half here at Service FM Stadium. We may not have any goals to show for it, but these two sides have put on a quality 45 minutes and really shown that they are both much improved in 2025. It was mostly Uni that had the run of the game, but as you just saw, Metro have been able to break well when they've been able to get out. There's been a couple of big chances, but thus far neither team has been able to convert. Can't wait for the second half. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Just reminding you of the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is Adelaide University 0, Metro United 0. Don't go anywhere. After about 10 minutes of breaks, we'll be back with you to bring you the second half.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Busasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tavares. He then cuts it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delinges.
Jason Konstantinopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Kristen Konstantinopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for the Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. Just headed away. Only to Metro Stars though, edge of the box here. Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Costelli being to it by Caden. Now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
That's a beautiful finish. He's just picked his spot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Elisa kicks the play well in, so then
Has a shot. It's gone in. Tomley and Bonner and Christos, who we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes just come into the game. Edgewood is 1-0 up.
Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away. Or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun. But did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ghana United like home the football. always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood, just needs to finish, gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium for the second half of this round 3 match of the Apex NPLSA season, with Metro United about to kick this second half off against Adelaide University. The score on the One World LED and Sporting scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is 0-0, and it's going to be Metro kicking from left to right to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. And immediately they have Bustos on the ball, Chilean forward who's come on for this second half. Yes, Yellow has it now for Uni. It's Laura Stockdale that has come off for what is technically the away side today, Metro United. Of course, they play their games at TK Shutter Reserve, but Adelaide Uni, one of the sides that uses this venue to service FM Stadium. NPLSA headquarters. Here's O'Neill. Sarouche. Playing it, gets it back from box. That's a good ball from Sarouche. And it might come to Richardson! Oh, and Karras somehow got in the way. Well, Metro yet to concede this season. The first 2.5 matches of it, but Uni knocking on the door. They were for much of the first half and they got pretty close there again. And they have the throw. Still in their attacking area. Richardson turns. And that might come to her day. Who finds Bustos. Wants to get the ball out to Mansueto. Covered off there by Bouchereau. And that's going to be a Uni throw. Day. Easton. Mortimer. Back to McGrath. Really gets Bustos going there, but Andrea Bustos, known as Pepe, has made a big impression so far with Metro United. Scored in both their opening 2 games. And might get on the end of this ball from Haday. Oh, and Goldsmith was there. This player, of course, has also scored in the opening 2 games for Uni. That's O'Neill. Right on the halfway line there for Uni. Now, opportunity on the right here for Richardson, but cut off. That ball is going to go across out to the other side. That's the near side here, or the eastern side of the stadium, where Mortimer has the throw. Long ball there, but that's only going to find Burke for Uni. It's a back from Penagakos. Forward, Borton. Yes, Yellow. Trying to get the ball out to the attacking right for Richardson. Prince will deal with that. Out for a throw. Now, here's Eastham. Just plays it back. Yes, Yellow. Wants to switch it. Manages to find Radler. Now it goes up to Richardson. It's going to be a throw in. Yes, Yellow getting in the way of the attempted cross. O'Neill, and It's going to be Karras's ball. Put out by Bouchereau. Mortimer just waits. Bustos makes a move. Inboard by Mansueto, but that's only as far as Bouchereau for Uni. Bouchereau out to Richardson. Nice header inboard. O'Neill. It's back with Easton for Metro. Mortimer. That's a really, really good ball. And it gives a big opportunity now for Mansueto to get a cross in. Mansueto brings it inboard. Mansueto! Tipped away by Goldsmith. It was going in. It needed to be saved. And it's a corner for Metro. Ingram will take. Wind has really, really picked up and it's going to that end. And it's inboard and it's in! It's in the Olympico from Ingram! And Metro take the lead! They've started the second half brightly. And Metro United get an almost instant reward. Well, it took until the 52nd minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions for the deadlock to be broken. But Metro are in front again, eyeing off. 3 wins out of 3 to start this campaign. Here's Bustos. Another chance, Bustos puts a good ball through for Vella. Just ran on to Goldsmith. O'Neill. Metro have it again and they're really alive at the moment. Another ball out to the left-hand side. Runs out for a corner. Now Metro about to make a second change. That's Natasha Vella coming off. Looks like Cotgrove is on. Here's another corner. Could it be a repeat? Oh, it's gone over Goldsmith again, headed away by O'Neill. Easton back to Haday. Haday! Intercepted by Panagakos, but Metro still have it. Burke at least forces the goal kick. Well, it says a bit about the extra depth in this Metro side that Emma Cotgrove is coming on as a sub. Not the sort of luxury they might have had before this year. Pretty handy player to bring onto the field. Big Metro go again through Mansueto. Radler's there. Ingram. Ingram goes another shot. It's out for a goal kick. Goldsmith now wants to get it down the left, but Yaziello can only head it on. It's back with Yaziello. O'Neill. Borton. Let's get it out to where Richardson is. Uni are now going to need to do something that neither of Metro's opponents so far this season have managed, and that is score to get anything out of this game. They certainly played very well in the first half without finding the back of the net. I feel like they do have the goal in them if they're good enough. Sarush chasing here. McGrath wins though. Mortimer. Here goes O'Neill. Bustos. Wanted to get the ball out to the attacking left where Cotgrove was, but here goes Radler. O'Neill, Radler. In the way there was Prince. Forward by Borton. Haday. Panagakos in the way, but Haday wins it back. Eastham. Mansueto brings it inboard. Good cover there by Bouchereau. And Uni about to make a change with Matty Box coming off. Will be replaced by Lottie Miller. Bustos holds a shot. Scrambled away. Yaziello with the last ball forward. Good pressure there by both Richardson and Sarush, but it's back with Metro and Prince. Radler now. Ball forward though. It's only going to find Alyssa Karras. Radler again, that time just managing to get the ball to Borton, but that's going to be intercepted. Uni have the numbers. They're still under pressure. Now Miller gets the first touch. O'Neill wants it up the wing, but it's inboard to Yaziello. Yaziello, that's a good ball. Here goes O'Neill. Sarush and Richardson in the middle. O'Neill trying to make an angle for the cross. Gets it in. That's going to be a goal kick. Almost feel like it's a little bit of the reverse of the first half, where Uni had most of the attacking play, but Metro were playing on the break. In this half thus far, Metro have had most of the attacking break, while Uni have been breaking forward as they just did then. Bustos. Oh, that ball's just gone out. Had Cotgrove on the attacking left there. Richardson under pressure, holds on well, but does win the throw. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia, who are bringing you this broadcast. Yaziello. That's a good ball on the attacking right. Now, O'Neill. Still O'Neill wins the corner. And it's going to be Sarouche. To see if they too, Uni, can score from a corner. Short for O'Neill. Wants to get the back heel to Sarouche. O'Neill now has a nice chance to get a ball in. Oh, and it just wasn't able to find a teammate's head, but again, O'Neill at the heart of a lot of the opportunities, a lot of the attacking moves. Karras puts it out to where Mortimer is. Mortimer just wanted to let it run, but it's going to go out. Burke now. Just waiting for the run. O'Neill, but no, it's gone over that to Sarouche, who just touches it forward. Should be cleared. And is well kept in by Mansueto. And Bustos wins it, but one back there by Bouchereau. Well done there by Miller. O'Neill. Richardson just had the ball run past a little bit. And it's been won by Prince. Forward to Ingram, but out for a throw. O'Neill again. Just looking for the clip forward, but it's going to be a goal kick. Still plenty of time here. We're in the 64th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 1. Goal from Hayden Ingram, straight from a corner. That's a good ball by McGrath out to Mansueto. Haday. Bustos. Clipped out there by Bouchereau. Headed on by Mansueto, doesn't quite get to Bustos. Good touch forward there by Yaziello. McGrath. Smith. Eastham. Wants to get the ball out to where Cockgrove is. And Cockgrove's won it. Cockgrove now ahead of Borton, ahead of her. Got in the way. Yaziello plays it back out to Radler. Intercepted, but it's back with Yaziello. Ooh, just loses the footing there, so Metro have it. Eastham. Still Eastham. It's missed Bustos there though. Through to Goldsmith. Long. The ball might come out to Miller, but Mortimer gets there first for Metro. And that's a good ball forward for Mansueto. Attacking down the right again, Metro. And the ball inboard, and the shot there by Ingram. Nearly made it too, but Goldsmith equal to that attempt, has tipped it over for a corner. Ingram to take again. Only 5 in the penalty area for Metro. And it's close to goal again. Headed away by O'Neill. And the shot inboard nearly gets to Bustos. It was Hadei with the shot. Panagakos gets it away. McGrath. It breaks to Miller. Richardson. It's taken off Richardson, and Metro wanting to get forward again. Burke has it. O'Neill. Good interception, but O'Neill has it back. Miller. Sarush back to O'Neill. Burke. Yaziello. O'Neill has some time. Just needs to move ahead of her. Intercepted by Eastham. Yaziello. Gets it out to the right hand side where Radler is. Radler beats one player, can't quite beat a second, but will win the throw. Richardson can't quite get it inboard. Radler will get it back. And Metro will concede the throw. Really good game this. Hope you're enjoying it. We're about to have the drinks break, and of course for the broadcast we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, Empowering Women's Football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. And after 68 minutes, the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's Metro United 1, I should say it's Adelaide Uni 0, Metro United 1, Hayden Ingram with the goal straight from the corner for Metro United. And they've certainly been the better side in this second half. Really turned things around. They were on the back foot for much of the first half, Metro, but they've come out strongly since the break and have the lead. But I don't think this one's over. Adelaide Uni have definitely shown that they are capable of creating chances and keeping the ball in their attacking areas for long periods of time. They just need to be able to convert. Referee Betterman blows to signal the end of the drinks break. Don't forget that after this match, as a scheduled 3 o'clock kickoff, I'm not quite sure it'll start right on that time. We'll see on this pitch Salisbury Inter versus Campbelltown City. I think it might just start a few minutes later due to the fact that we've had some drinks breaks here. Probably going to have a bit of extra stoppage time as well. And Uni have the throw and they're attacking right, seeking to equalise. Sarush is probably the target. Sarush hooks it back inboard. It's gone a little bit too far, but Uni are going to keep it in through Miller. Trying to get through, there's Richardson. Yaziello. Still Yaziello. Still going. It's cleared. Burke. Gets it back just from Boucher, from well, apologies for my error, but there's been a change made at the break that I missed, and that's Molly Simmons that's come on for Uni. And maybe on in place of Bouchereau, who had been in the centre-back position. Here's Yaziello. Haday for company. Richardson. That's a really nicely cushioned header for Radler. Richardson again. Miller and Sarouche getting in the middle. Richardson and Sarouche. Oh, and Richardson was in the way. Sarouche again. This is the equaliser for Uni. Isla Sarouche opens her account in the WMPL for Adelaide Uni. And I think it's fair to say that 1-1 is a reasonable reflection of this game, and a bit of a messy goal in the end because the first attempt went straight into Richardson, who I think is actually down injured. Well, no, Miller's down. That's Miller, who's almost, I think, right on the penalty spot there, but able to get back up on the feet. Sarouche with the goal in the 72nd minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for you and all your indoor outdoor LED solutions. Ball out to the attacking right, and there's Radler. Ingram trying to burst through. Her goal's been cancelled out. It's going to be a free kick to Uni. Long from Goldsmith, but that's going to go out. It's going to be taken again. Towards O'Neill, who heads it on well. McGrath goes very, very long looking for Bustos. Chilean forward has it. Still Bustos. That's a good ball for Cockgrove. Goal kick. Chances at both ends. Goal kick for Goldsmith. Once again, gets a good foot on it. O'Neill will get the free there for the attentions of Haday. Thought of going short, Borton, and has now switched it over to Burke. Miller just wanted to get Burke on the overlap there, but it's gone out. Haday towards Bustos, but Burke got in the way. O'Neill. nearly gets it back. Big challenge there from Hade. Richardson, Panagakos, Eastham in the way. Hade now tries to get it long, but the flag has gone up against Mansueto, who was comfortably offside on that occasion. We are into the last quarter of an hour of the 90, and certainly wouldn't rule out either one of these sides finding a winner. It's been a very, very good game. I think you're going to see that these two teams are going to continue to be competitive this season. No accident that they've both had the starts that they have. Of course, Metro United came into this game in top spot. They will stay there if it stays as it is, at least until the end of the game, but West Adelaide will have the opportunity to overtake them when they play Berks at 5:30 p.m. out at Jack Smith Park. That's if it stays 1-1. Borton intercepted, but it's back with Simmons. And that ball's just going to go out. Throw in for Prince. Headed by Richardson. Prince. Metro have the numbers. Karras didn't get a lot on that. Sarouche! Goal kick. Well, in the last couple of years, when these teams have met in the WMPL, they've each had a win and a loss. Their last meeting was in round 15 last year. Metro winning that by 3-1. And their first meeting in round 6 was a 3-0 win for Adelaide Uni. That game was here. Okay, there was a sad note there for Uni, however, because their goal scoring that day was opened by Alana Fitzsimmons, who then suffered a season-ending injury. And speaking of injuries, Miller's down again for Adelaide Uni and does look to be in some discomfort here. This might be a real problem. Physio, well, the trainer has come over and players are going to their benches, but I think Lottie Miller's in a bit of trouble here, and I hope that it's not too bad. The stretchers have come on. And Miller's going to be carried off. I do not know what the injury is, but clearly in a bit of distress. Well, these are obviously the moments that we really hate to see, and just hoping that Miller's injury is not a really, really bad one. Her afternoon is almost surely over as far as this game goes. think some extra people have been summoned to carry a stretcher. Or at least to help Miller get onto it. And, Miller had come on as a sub, so Uni will have to make a change. Certainly these days, of course, there are a lot of substitutions available for teams. Uni have only made the 2 so far. As Miller is taken from the field, our thoughts are with her and wishing her the best, and that she will have a quick recovery. And it's Mimi Khalil that is coming on for Miller. And we are going to restart. Khalil for now has gone into the same position, the attacking left. And here's O'Neill. Ingram gets it out to the attacking left. Metro looking for Bustos again. It's been put out by Borton. O'Neill just loses balance, and Neil's gone down, but is okay. Now, here's a chance for Cockgrove. Gets the ball in, that's going to find its way to Goldsmith. Well, Metro have made a change as well. Mansueto has come off and Lauren Franklin is on. Franklin has come to the attacking right where Mansueto was. Balls with Karras. Once again, the wind has really picked up here, and I did say this has been a quality game, and that's been in spite of the breeze often being quite tricky. Metro have a throw on the attacking left. Looks like it's going to be another corner. Forced by Bustos. Ingram again. Well, given that Ingram scored directly, You want to be avoiding these. Another chance for Hayden Ingram. And another really good delivery. Goldsmith takes it well. Wants to get the ball out to Khalil. McGrath. Trying to get Franklin going on the attacking right, but Burke puts it out. Well, we are into the last 5 minutes of the 90 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, but we will have, you would think, a decent amount of stoppage time due to both the drinks break and the unfortunate injury to Lottie Miller. Khalil. And Panagakos gets it up to where McGrath is. McGrath turns nicely. He's had a good game, the Metro centre back. And that's a really good ball by Mortimer to get Franklin going on the right. Franklin tries to take on a couple. Metro will get the throw. Can one of these teams find a winner in the dying minutes? Metro trying to be the team that does it right now. Franklin turns again, wins another throw. Turning there was Ingram. And Richardson got it away. But it's back with Metro. And a bit of a mistake there by Smith. And the long attempt by Sarouche just goes wide. Smith. Haday. Karras. Nice ball. Mortimer. Burke's going to be able to intercept. And it's going to be a throw. Hope you've enjoyed this one. We thank our partners Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia, for bringing you this broadcast. I hope you can stick around for the stream of the second game on this pitch. That's between Salisbury Inter and Campbelltown City. If you want to watch that, you need to come off this stream when this game ends and then find the stream. Of course, if you just type FSA Leagues, all one word, FSA Leagues, into YouTube, that'll get you pretty close to finding the games that are being broadcast live. There's still possibly more to come in this one, which has been terrific. McGrath. Go long. Towards Bustos. Bustos brings it under control. It's cleared. Now, Mortimer, Eastham, McGrath, Smith, Richardson in the way. Eastham now. O'Neill in the way. Mortimer. Franklin wants to get it inboard to where Haday is, but O'Neill was there. Mortimer gets it back to McGrath. That's a really well weighted ball, and play on there. No, free kick is going to Metro. Well, the defences have done a terrific job in this game. We've really had not a huge number of clear-cut chances. But there's been enough for both teams to get on the scorecard. Goldsmith is going to get a yellow card. But with defences being on top, I am going to give the power player of the match to one of them. And this afternoon, the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, is Metro United's Sophie McGrath, who's been absolutely terrific in the heart of Metro's defence. Although lately, when I've been giving someone a player of the match, a goal scored not long after, and sometimes by a player who then has claims to that award. And maybe Hayden Ingram could score a second here, having got the Metro's only goal of the game so far direct from a corner. Could Ingram win it now? 4 in the wall. Goes the shot, just over. We're going to wrap this up pretty quickly with another game coming to you, the Inter-Campbelltown game, which is scheduled for a 3 o'clock kickoff. It'll probably be a little bit later, but once the full-time whistle goes here, we'll just do a short review of the game. But I've really enjoyed this one. And these two sides have given us a terrific 90 minutes. And there may still be more to happen, because Isla Sarouche has the ball on the attacking right. There's really no one forward joining her though. So Sarouche holds on and now gets the ball to Yellow! Karras saves, it might come to Khalil. Oh, and Karras came out and got the ball now. Here's some really good work from Franklin. Intercepted by Panagakos. Mortimer sends it back forward for Metro. Will it go out for a throw? No, hooked back in by Ingram. Mortimer. Bustos makes a move. It's to Franklin on the right-hand side. Burke might get there first. No, it comes off Burke. It's a corner for Metro. It's unlikely to be the Ingram Olympico this time on the other side for the right footer. But it will be Ingram taking. How much do Metro throw forward looking for a winner? They've currently still got 3 outfielders outside the penalty area. It's going to be the outswinger. Bustos is poised. So is Franklin. It's going to go short though. With the left foot, it's not bad. Getting up there was Eastham. McGrath. Ball's just come back inboard and Goldsmith should claim. Goldsmith sends it to the attacking left. There's really nobody there. Khalil now giving chase, but it's gone out for a throw. And that is full time here. And what a terrific match it has been here at Serve SFM Stadium in round 3 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA season. Metro United took the lead through Hayden Ingram straight from the corner in the 52nd minute, but 20 minutes later it was Isla Sarouche who equalised for Adelaide Uni. So the final scored score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's Adelaide University 1, Metro United 1. Hope you can stay for our broadcast of the next game. Find the stream on the FSA League's site on YouTube for Salisbury Inter v Campbelltown City.